Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey everybody, it's me, LaRasha, Goddess Queen, Just Me 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Tauruses, you are up. So this is going to be for Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Taurus cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. North Node guided to this video, and you don't have Taurus in your chart, and you're not dealing with anybody that has Taurus in their chart. Maybe there's some messages in this video for you too. Cusp babies, and then also cross watchers. Of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you as well. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment, as well as share. If it does not resonate, please try your moon sign as well as your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign in your birth chart. And in order to get your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury when you're dealing with love readings. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you have been here before, thank you for supporting me. If you're new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my reading. So if you're pressed on time, you can always go down to the comment section of the video to go directly to the beginning of the reading. If you are pressed on time and don't want to hear me talk, or if you don't want to hear me talk. Moving forward, if you use your free will to state that I talk too much, you will be blocked and I'll be able to come back on my channel. One of the gifts that I do have is clairaudiency, so I do have Pandora going in the background. There's a list of different stations that I have saved stations that Pandora have created themselves, and I have saved under my profile. So there's anything that's going to be on a shuffle playlist, and it's different genres, R&B, old school, hip hop, country, alternative, meditation music, any song that catches your attention that could be significant in your journey, give you some type of messages. If this is coming from your twin flame, your twin ray, your divine partner, your life partner, your soulmate, whichever the case may be. Karmics even participate. Everybody that's on, as far as a human, anybody that can have, even animals, because it produces anything that produces a sound, a tone, that gives you, it's a tool that is used as far as a gift to help unlock certain things that's in your blueprint to assist you in your journey, and then also help you take part of telepathic communications with your masculine, your feminine, the divine counterparts. So if you are part of any of those journeys, you have been, chosen a long time ago. Either your soul or spirit was here from the beginning. Your ancestors, the universe have chosen you to take part of this journey that a lot of people do not get to participate in. They only get to, get to a level of soulmates and don't get experience, the other four, the life partners, the divine partners, the twin flames, the twin rays. And some soulmates are now taking part of this journey because of the fact of how long we have been doing this, or if they have a significant role when it comes to their bloodline, their generation, changing things as far as when it comes to the collective. It allows them to participate in this if they, are willing to go through the transformation as far as when it comes to the battles with the other, your other counterpart for the position as far as the divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, so, like I said, we've been doing this for a long time, since the pyramid days. So there's a lot of things that we are catching wind to now, and then also a part of this great awakening to help us understand who we are, what we're here for, to complete our mission, to allow us stand in our true purpose. And so music is very significant right now. What's on is Babyface. Two Occasions is on right now, so that could be significant to you. I know it's significant to me because this is a song that my mother used to always play when I was going in elementary school on 23rd Street. And she had the Babyface and certain other artists albums, the record albums, posted on her wall, and she would jam this all the time, and I fell in love with Babyface as a child because of her. So this song is very significant to me. It could be significant to anybody that's watching this video. It could be, something, a message. That's going off for a reason. I do have my vibration going off. That's also part of clairaudiency. It's going to alert you that, either you're paying way too much attention to me and they're using it as a distraction to distract you from giving me, how can I say? They're using it as a distraction for stopping me from giving you the message and you catching the message that I'm trying to give to you. Or either you're not paying attention and they're using it as a alert to alert you that you need to rewind the message that you missed. Okay, let's see. Okay, so cusp babies. If I state your date of birth, that means that you're a cusp baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you're a regular Taurus. So cusp baby, that means that you, when it comes to your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if I state your date of birth again, you're trying to harness both of those energies before you pass over in this lifetime. So Aries/Taurus, April the 16th through April the 22nd. Aries/Taurus, April the 16th through April the 22nd. Taurus/Gemini, May the 17th through May the 23rd. Taurus/Gemini, May the 17th through May the 23rd. Okay. As far as cusp babies, north nodes, I'm including you in my readings because your north node represents your past life karma and the karma in this lifetime. So it represents both. And since we're going through this great awakening, you're remembering certain lifetimes that you live in past life so you can remember who you are. And again, to complete your mission on while you're here on Earth, while you're here on Gaia. Let's see. Energy updates. Happy birthday, Tauruses. Okay. I also wanted to get through all that before I said that. Happy birthday. I am a Taurus. I'm a Taurus/Gemini cusp baby. It is our season. So enjoy it. May is going to bring a lot of new things, a lot of new opportunities, a lot of new doors as far as when it comes to growth. And just think about that energy as far as us being earth signs. That green has to do with your health, your family, your friends, your relationships, your confidence within yourself, your money, your finances, and so on. And it also has the negative characteristics as far as us being stubborn, or a lot of us could be, and I don't want to say a lot of us, but money is something that is very significant to us as far as humans being on this lifetime. So again, materialistic things have the things that we need. And then some people can be overly materialistic if they have a lot of earth in their birth chart. That could be something that could cause them to have a battle with when it comes to being in a twin flame or twin ray or divine partner. They're always going to put, their finances, their career, splurging money out to everybody else, or, doing certain things as far as when it comes to that. So make sure you protect yourself as far as when it comes to your energy. We just had that full moon that was in Scorpio, and that moon represents the healing and compassion moon. And just think about it, healing our heart chakra, which that's the chakra that is for us, and our root chakra, which has to do with our foundation, our stability, our confidence within ourselves. So wearing green, wearing red, eating your red fruits and green vegetables, that would help you with those heart chakras. Your heart chakra has been opening up, healing since the beginning of the year, because again, twin flames, twin rays, divine partners, life partners, and these soulmates that are getting ready to go into union, are going to union. It's going to be mass unions from 2020 to 2024. So a lot of change is coming, as far as when it comes to letting go and understanding what lust is, the difference from unconditional love, loving ourselves properly so we can love, other people, one another, and so on. So, Healing and Compassion Moon. This was also the last super moon of 2020. It's going to bring positive situations for 6 weeks. Again, focusing on your family, your friends, your intimate relationships, wearing green, going outside in nature, putting flowers and plants inside your home to help assist you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The cards that I use in my videos have already been shuffled. The deck that I'm using are also listed in the description box of the video. The main deck we will shuffle and cut on camera to get your energy, Tauruses. The other cards, like I said, have already been cut and shuffled in your energy. If you're interested in your birth chart, it's also listed in the description box of the video underneath the Cafe Astrology link. To understand how to get to the description box, just click the triangle that's underneath the title of the video. It will pop up the description box with list of information that's there. Let's see. Here comes my love. Okay. Somebody's breaking your heart, Tauruses. Are they saying stop breaking, Tauruses? Are you breaking somebody's heart? Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, so again, this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury, Taurus, cusp babies, North Node. Guided to this video if you don't have Taurus in your chart. Not dealing with anybody that has Taurus in their chart. Cusp babies, cross watchers. Of course, there's going to be, like I said, messages in this reading for you. They can also be vice versa, meaning it does not necessarily have to be you, Taurus. It could be energy as far as your family and friends. If you know about their situation, that's going on in their environment. This could be, again, situations that your masculine, your feminine is going through, as well as the karmic. You can be picking up on the karmic's energy as well. So make sure that you understand the don't make it resonate with your situation if it does not resonate. But I can guarantee there's something that you're going to get out of this reading because you were sent to watch it for a reason. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle it 3 more times. This next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it as part of your energy. Wow, we have the Page of Wands. And this card just came out in my Capricorn reading. So this represents fire energy. So it represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. So some of y'all could be dealing with somebody that has that in their chart. If they don't have that in their chart, this could be the energy that they're just presenting themselves when it comes to the, their energy, what they're harnessing. But this represents the energy as far as the Phoenix rising. So I love this card because it represents going through a transformation, going through a spiritual awakening, maturing after letting go of egos, letting go of, having that major transformation, that death of a situation. So, rising from the ashes. So this could be your confidence within yourself, Tauruses. This could be your confidence within you, cross watchers, or your masculine, your feminine. They're feeling very confident. Let's say if you are in a situation where this is your career, or if this is a new project, or if this is, again, characteristics about yourself, it changes the growth that you're making with your own transformation towards this. This could represents energy as far as being creative. It represents energy as seeing potential in a certain situation. Okay, so I feel that, let's say if you are thinking about, starting your own business or taking on a new project, that's going to be a good situation for you. You're going to be very, passionate as far as when it comes to the things that you're doing, motivated, staying confident. Okay. This also represents energy as far as being outspoken. So I feel that a lot of y'all are, your let's say if this is your masculine, your feminine, and they're coming to you with, as far as when it comes to the Page of Wands energy, they're coming in, being romantic, they're being flirtatious, there could be a little bit feisty, but at the same time, this person is being very direct. They're going to be ready to be very outspoken. I feel that the conversation that you and this person is going to be having, it's going to be a lot of eye contact. They're going to be very passionate as far as when it comes to their words. So this could be you, Tauruses, or again, this could be your masculine, your feminine, they're coming towards you, and this is how they're presenting themselves. But definitely entrepreneurship, go forward. Some of y'all could have a passion that has to do with children. This person that you're dealing with could be a little bit, younger than you, or there could be a difference as far as your maturity level as well. Okay. So Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. Yes. Somebody's coming in passionately. So you have the King of Wands. So this represents more fire, Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. This person possibly got sex on their mind. They want to sex you up. But at the same time, this represents energy as far as somebody coming in, challenging, willing to take up the fight, being motivated as well as headstrong, being daring. Okay. So this person is coming in being very passionate, a lot of intimacy, again, a lot of direct fire energy. So being very direct with their words, being very passionate, a lot of movement. This person, if they're going through a Phoenix rising stage, man, that's beautiful energy for them to be in. Because, they were the page. Now they're the page. Now they're getting ready to go into the king energy. So now they're changing from the page and now they're transforming to the king. And even if you're a feminine, Taurus or a feminine cross watcher, same thing for you. You're just harnessing that more of that masculine energy that you have in your birth chart, in your, your DNA, as far as who you are. So taking grasp of that fire energy, and we just came out of Aries. So again, it's crossing over to Taurus season. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands coming out. So this represents energy as more fire. So yes, definitely intimacy. This is also energy as far as marriage. It also represents energy as far as commitment. So wanting to settle down, okay? Wanting to settle down, have a happy, have a happy family, having, being confident about oneself as well and one another is what I'm getting from this. So this fours represents stability. So this person is wanting to bring stability to this relationship. They gain stability as far as when it comes to their emotions. They gain their confidence back. Again, this person is coming in being bold, being daring. They have a lot of fire and passion behind this person. Okay. So this person is coming in, and I feel like, again, they're going to say what they need to say and really mean it. They're going to put action behind every word, put action behind every step. They're determined to bring, again, success to this relationship. This represents marriage, okay? Settling down, okay? Building a solid foundation, bringing, having a solid foundation, having a happy home. Okay, this also represents good health. So things turning around for your health, Tauruses, if you've been going through situations with your health, or if that's your masculine, your feminine, again, things turning around as far as when it comes to that. You have the Knight of Swords being reversed. You have the Seven of Cups being upright that came out in my Capricorn reading. You have the Three of Wands being upright. And then you have the Seven of you have the Chariot card coming out. So this represents Cancer. So this represents movement. So I told you this person is going to be putting in action. They're going to be taking the necessary steps in order to build a solid relationship between you and them. Okay. This also represents energy as far as, soulmate, twin flame, divine partner, life partner, twin ray, any of those relationships, having that connection that the universe, rewarded you to have with, your masculine, your feminine. So I feel that this person knows that you are the one that they're meant to be with. This also represents energy as far as traveling. So, everything is picking back up. I know in Texas, it's picked back up. So in other states, it also could be picking back up for you as well. But some of y'all could be traveling. Some of y'all could be going on vacation. There could be a needed vacation that you and this person could be going on as well. Separating yourself from y'all's environment. So I do feel that this also represents energy as far as karma. So things working out in your favor, your luck changing. Okay. Destiny. Okay. Destiny working out in your favor, divine timing pretty much happening for you. Tauruses and cross watchers. You have 2 7s here. You have the Knight of Swords being reversed. So this represents energy as far as Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini, air energy. So this person could have been somebody that was a manipulator. They could have been somebody that, knew how to manipulate you mentally as far as, using mental manipulation. There could have been also verbal manipulation as far as when it comes to the communication between you and this person. They could have been sharp with their words. They could have been somebody that was very cold-hearted as well as very direct as far as when it comes to the way that they communicated with you. Some of them could have been bad with communications and didn't communicate enough. They could have had blocked, throat chakras, which stopped them from, saying the things that they need to say, or, not opening up or expressing themselves, or, holding back. I feel that somebody was holding back from opening up communication. And this could be as far as the separation that you and this person was going through. Let's say if you have been separating, because I do feel that somebody did have other options. There was other people that was in the situation, or this person was not choosing you as the right cup, even if it was like let's say if it was drugs, alcohol, certain addictions, ego problems, pride issues. If this person was lacking self-worth, they were not choosing you as the right cup. They were not seeing you as the right cup. Some of them possibly were seeing you as the right cup, and they were living in other illusions. So let's say if there was other situations that was holding them back, and let's say if they were involved with somebody that was a karmic or a soulmate that was manipulating them mentally, or, feeding them with a lot of illusions. If this person was, again, let's say if there was spell work, or if there was anything that was involved to cause, bring clouds to this person's environment, put a veil over this person's eyes, because I do feel that some of them were dealing with somebody that was possibly a narcissist, or this person was somebody that was a mental manipulator. This person could have also been somebody that was very a liar. They were very cold. They were very this person could have been somebody that was very bitter. They could have been very malicious. This person could have been somebody that was also very jealous of the relationship between you and this person that they were involved with. Tauruses are, again, your masculine, your feminine was involved with a karmic or soulmate that was jealous of the relationship between you and them, because this person possibly was aware that, you were possibly their true divine feminine, their true divine masculine, because there is energy as far as that. This could have caused this person, look. Hold on, y'all. I'm just laughing because these cards is crazy. Okay, hold on. Breathe, Asha. You see that candle back there that says breathe, breath. Okay, but let me show y'all what I'm seeing. Let me put these cards back. So I was saying, let's say if there is a karmic or a soulmate that has been, had hidden motives, or they've been manipulating you, Tauruses, or manipulating your masculine, your feminine, and, clouding this person's judgments, or putting veils over this person's eyes, which is causing them to lose illusions. Now this person is getting caught for who they are. Again, if they were dealing with somebody that had hidden agendas, look, Look, first, look how she looking. She looking all pretty right now because she manipulating the situation. She knows how to, so what she knows what she needs to do in order to, you know, keep this person stuck, say the right things, possibly lie about you, Tauruses, or lie about your masculine, your feminine, to make them, you know, look like the bad person and make them not want you, in certain ways, or think, think negative about you. Okay, so I feel that this person knows how to use their words to bring a lot of illusions in your environment, Tauruses, or your masculine, your feminine environment. And now this person is getting caught, and look, bug eyed it, stress the fuck out. Stress the fuck out because the manipulation that this person was doing, them keeping themselves in this third party situation, breaking your heart, Tauruses, as well as your masculine, your feminine's heart. If there was manipulation, look, there was deception that was involved as far as when it comes to a relationship. Now this person is realizing who this person is. When you have the Five of Swords coming out, this represents deception. It represents energy as far as somebody trying to one up another person. They're wanting up ways, it failed. And now the truth is coming out, and there's cutting. This person is getting cut out, and now the fuck they're stressed out. Look how they looking. She ain't looking cute no more. Looking soulless at that, or spiritless. But you have the Eight of Swords here, and this represents energy as far as restrictions, that it represents energy as far as blocks. So if this person was manipulating them mentally, it was bringing blocks to the relationship between you and this person. I feel that some of y'all, this person was feeling stuck. Again, they were trapped in their head. Again, this person was saying certain things, or if there was certain, you know, words that was said to make this person, like I said, feel I just feel that there was a lot of deceiving that was involved, and this person was very sneaky as far as when it comes to the way that they played chess. But I feel that they thought they were playing chess, and they end up playing checkers. And that's the reason why this person is fucking stressed the fuck out, because they know that you're still going to get this marriage. This person still wants this commitment with you. Okay? Is what I'm getting from this energy. Crazy. Hold on, let me put these cards down the right way. You don't want them problems. Some of y'all possibly with the Knight of Swords being reversed, you and this person, this karmic, possibly have had words with each other. It could have been, you know, some spying that was going on. But I do feel that there was drama. You possibly had drama with this person in the past. But again, yeah, this person was living in illusions. You have the Seven of Cups coming out. So this represents fantasies. This represents somebody wearing their rose-colored glasses. This represents energy of somebody having too many choices. That brings a lot of confusion to the situation, okay? So again, this person is, you know, breaking free from this illusions because, again, the Ace of Swords is coming out, and this is your ancestors, this is your higher self saying, okay, enough with that situation, enough with this person playing mind games. Let's go ahead and expose this person for who they really are. Okay, enough with the head games. Yeah, person stressed the fuck out. Tell me how you want it. Call me and I'm on my way. Okay, some of y'all could be getting a phone call from your masculine, your feminine, and they gonna tell you they want you to put something on. Let me get out of that, okay? But you have the Three of Wands coming out, okay? So this represents energy as far as joining forces. So this person, like I told you, they're still wanting to move forward. They're still making plans to be in a relationship with you, have this commitment with you. Again, some of y'all know that y'all were in a third-party situation. There was a love triangle that was involved. Now this person is coming in again, expressing their deception as far as when it comes to, you know, them putting you in a third party situation. They knew that they had to, you know, cut out something being cut out, because you do have the Ace of Swords coming out. So this represents more energy as far as Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. Again, you have the Eight of Swords coming out. So this represents energy as far as, again, restrictions, you know, going through the difficulties, the fears, feeling like you're attached and not able to break free. But also this represents self-sabotaging energy. So this person could have self-sabotaged, you know, the relationship. If it was not, you know, the karmic or the soulmate, they could have took parts of their own self-sabotaging towards, as you or your masculine, your feminine did. But again, I feel that the truth, it was revealed in a certain situation. And again, somebody is stressed the fuck out because again, they got caught up. And again, they were trying to stop and delay a union. And that's not happening. Okay. That's not happening. Yeah, you have the Hermit card coming out. So this represents energy as far as soul searching. So this is you gaining your inner wisdom, you gaining, doing your inner healing, healing yourself mentally, physically, as well as emotionally, gaining the wisdom as well as the guidance that you need in order for you to move forward. So I feel like I was saying, somebody's ancestors are stepping in, your higher self is stepping in, giving you the guidance, saying, okay, we need to cut this person off. This person needs to get cut out. You know, they don't have true intentions for you, is what I'm hearing. This other person didn't have true intentions for you, Tauruses, or didn't have true intentions for your masculine, your feminines. You have the Virgo card. This is Virgo. This is the Hermit. This represents energy as far as becoming the logical thinker. So this person's been thinking about this. Again, this is you. Let's say if you have distanced yourself, because the Hermit card does mean that, you know, you went into hermit mode, you know, stand still, you know, gaining the information, doing the necessary healing yourself. Some of y'all, let's say if you were having issues as far as your health, you did what you needed to do in order to get yourself back into that green energy. You know, that's also, you know, taking the necessary me time when you need to take the necessary me time. Okay. You have the Devil card. Yeah. So this represents Capricorn. This card came out, came out in one of my Capricorn readings where I tried to attempt to upload it and record a video, and that didn't happen. But this is Capricorn. So this is your element as far as earth energy. Again, this represents attachment. This represents something toxic. It also represents energy as far as bondage, seduction. So how I said earlier, your masculine or your feminine is going to be calling you when this person comes in. I feel that they want to do some role playing as far as when it comes to naughty sex playing. So they're going to want you to, like, I saw some lingerie. It's something that they want you to put on, because I do feel that there is going to be some intimacy that's going to be transpiring between you and this person. But I do feel that, again, they cut out the necessary toxic you know, situation as far as if this was a relationship, if this was certain characteristics within themselves, if they had, you know, narcissist characteristics, or if they were the one that was being cold-hearted or mistrusting or sneaky in any shape or form, okay, is what I'm getting from this. But I do feel that, again, that somebody got exposed for who they are. They realized that this person was not trustworthy, okay, that they were involved with. Let's keep going. Wow, the Page of Wands coming out again. So yeah, this person could have been going through a major needed transformation as far as growth with characteristics within themselves. Let's say if they were letting go of any addictions, if they were letting go of any negative characteristics, they did that. They shed away that. They're recovering. This person is, you know, again, going through the Phoenix rising. So they're burning, you know, rising from the ashes. Having that needed death of their old self to allow their new self to mature. And it's a stepping process. It's a stepping process. Trusting the process. Okay. Trusting the process. But this person is coming in. They see a lot of potential within the relationship between you and them. So this person is coming in and being very direct. Okay. There's going to be a lot of flirtatious energy between you and this person. If this person is coming back from your past, what are they bringing you? So you have the 8 of water being reversed. And so this represents energy as far as abandonment. So this person knows again that they abandoned you in the past. They possibly abandoned you for this manipulator that they were involved with. Again, they abandoned you in the past. If they were the one that was self-sabotaging the relationship, they end up, psyching themselves out. If they were the one that was, self-sabotaging the relationship, they end up psyching themselves out, which caused them leaving, feeling left abandoned. Let's say if you did separate yourself and you cut yourself out because this person's behavior, and you again went hermit mode and you went MIA on your masculine or your feminine or your, this person is aware of why you did that, okay? Because the abandonment that was, that has happened in the relationship between you and them. So with this card coming out, so this represents, it says, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So I told you somebody had a major transformation as far as this Phoenix rising, and for it to come out twice, that means somebody had a major growth within themselves, okay? You have the 2 of earth. So this represents energy as far as wanting to balance the relationship between you and them. This person coming in balance, you coming in balance, being in your energy, Tauruses. This also represents energy as far as harmony. It represents energy as far as also making ends meet. So this could be, you having to multitask, juggle, your family, the situations within yourself, your relationship with your masculine, your feminine, your home life, your children, and so on. So finding that needed time, multitasking, doing the things that you need to do in order for you to be successful in the things that you are taking part of. Okay. So it says, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So if you do have to eliminate certain things, do it as a, what needs to be done now and what I can do later on, and then take care of the things that need to be, handled at that moment, and then go back to the other things later on. So I feel that they're saying that some of y'all are going to be able to multitask, and some of y'all are possibly multitasking too much, and you need to slow down is what I'm hearing. Okay. We have balance here. So we have Temperance card coming out. So this represents Sagittarius energy. So it also represents this Phoenix rising. So again, going through that spiritual growth, that mental transformation, as well as that needed transformation as far as healing yourself mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. Again, this person is wanting to balance this relationship. They're seeing this connection as the 4 of Wands, somebody that they can settle down with, the happy home, the happy man, the happy marriage, the happy life. They see you as a matching energy, okay? Y'all are both passionate about one another. So the 14 here represents 5s. 5s represents conflicts that brings change. So it says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So this person is waiting for the perfect time to come in. They're waiting for the perfect time to come in. And again, if this is marriage, if there's a marriage proposal that's coming out, they're waiting for the perfect time to propose. And that's the reason why this person is stressed the fuck out. This other person knows that they're getting ready to propose to you. It been said. It's been said. I heard it's been said. What? Worth waiting for. Yes, this connection was worth waiting for. Them going through that needed transformation, or your masculine, your feminine going through the needed transformation, that needed, Phoenix rise phase was worth it. Okay. It was worth it. It says divine timing is at your work in your love life. There's going to be some waiting. Again, waiting because, again, I feel that this person is cutting this crazy. Some of them are possibly dealing with somebody that's a psycho. This person is a straight stalker. They are very, very distasteful with their words, or how they communicate with you. Tauruses are your masculine, your feminines. They are really, really, really a verbal and mental manipulator is what I'm hearing. So it says, reconciliation. So again, somebody's from your past is coming back, reconnecting. So it says someone from your past is returning to your life. Flirt. I told you, a lot of flirting Hey, baby, you look good. I want to see you in this. Put on that red lingerie for me, or whatever. You know, they're gonna come in. They're gonna come in with flirtatious energy, a lot of flirting, a lot of touching. Okay, eye contact, a lot of passion. So it says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Easy does it. So not controlling, not trying to control things. Again, letting go of one's ego, letting go of the pride, allowing the universe to help you, allowing your ancestors to help you. So it says, stop trying so hard to control everything, and all the doors will open for you. Some of y'all were trying so much that you were blocking your own doors from opening up. Spiritual teacher. So some of y'all could be wanting to becoming a spiritual teacher. This could be, you know, a new project or new career that you're taking part of. Some of y'all could be reaching out to a spiritual teacher to help you and assist you. And, you know, let's say if you are going through the Phoenix Rising or anything like that. But it says your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. So it says holidays. So it says the answers you are looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. And I told you traveling. So you have the Chariot card coming out. So some of y'all are going to be taking that needed vacation, getting away, you know, from your environment. Some of y'all, there could be a major holiday that's coming up that can be significant to your journey, your situation. We have poverty. So again, that abandonment that this person knows that they made you feel, making you feel left out, making you feel like you were not worthy of them loving you or them them receiving your love. Okay, somebody is going to be left out in the situation. And again, I feel that this is this karmic or this soulmate's energy as far as the one that was manipulated in a certain situation. And again, their tricks are no longer working. Their tactics are no longer working. Okay, so you have a 37 here. So a 10. 10s represents completions. 1s represents new beginnings. You have toil and labor. So not labor, not overworking yourself, not becoming nobody's slave. Okay. And this person possibly was like a slave to this karmic or this soulmate. Or Tauruses, you were a slave to this karmic or this soulmate, whoever this person was that was mentally manipulating you. They knew what to say, they knew what to do in order to keep you stuck, keep you slaving for them. You have a 38 here. So again, a step process. So you have a 37 and a 38. And again, that's 11. 11s represents twin flame, twin ray. Number, you know, any of 4 of those journeys. Then it also represents 1s, which 1s represents new beginnings. It also represents alchemy as well as magician energy too. So manifestation energy. So you have pathway. So yeah, you are their destiny. They're choosing you as their path. They're going towards you. Again, Chariot, movement. Okay. There's butterflies in this pathway, them seeing their higher purpose, you taking part of your higher purpose, your ancestors, your guides, your higher self guiding you to your higher purpose. You have a 35. So all these 30s, okay, a 35, an 8. 8 represents movement, doubt. So no longer doubting yourself, Tauruses, no longer doubting your masculine, your feminine, no longer doubting this connection. Some of y'all possibly doubted the connection because, again, they left you feeling abandonment, and this person knows that. You know, they know that you were doubting them. And you have every right to, you know, to feel that way because of the things that have transpired between the relationship between you and them. Some of y'all possibly doubted that your masculine, your feminine was never going to break away from this mental manipulator that they were with. Okay, so it says, I release the need to know all the answers. This is also surrendering, so not controlling, you know, things. Service. So this person is wanting to be of service to you. So again, wanting to be your protector. Again, planning. And I told you somebody was somebody's slaves. Somebody saw the other person as their slave. Look. Trap, cage. Okay, so service, it says, I feel good when I can help others. So some of y'all could be thinking about doing charity work, working again. I told you some of y'all could have a path that has to do with children. Again, becoming a spiritual teacher is, helping others, helping the collective. That's your energy. You see all this green energy that's coming out for you, Tauruses. Yeah, look, some more green. Gratitude, being thankful. Being thankful for your experiences, being thankful for your journey, being thankful for this new opportunity that you have that's coming towards you. So it says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay? Expressing gratitude, saying thank you. Wisdom. So the Hermit card came out for a reason. Gaining that wisdom, gaining that guidance, the unicorns, okay? Using your intuition, doing your inner healing, connecting in the spiritual realms, the other spiritual realms. Ships, waiting for your ships to come in. Okay, you knew this person was coming towards you. You were waiting, and this person is coming. They're moving towards you. They're distancing themselves from this nasty situation. Spouse, yeah, because you are their spouse. I told you somebody's wanting to give you a true commitment. There's a ring that's involved. There's a true marriage that's involved. Okay? They see you as their other half. They see you as the one. And this person knows that. This jealous person knows that. Compassion and unconditional love. Yeah. They broke away from the illusion. They broke away from a lustful situation. They broke away from, negative characteristics, controlling, ego, whatever. And they understood how to love themselves unconditionally and realize, again, that was lust. And my unconditional love is over here. Let me show compassion for myself from these mistakes that I made. Even though I don't want to admit it. Letting go of one's ego and their pride, that's a hard thing to do. But you've been showing compassion for yourself while you're making this change, while you're going through this needed cycle. More butterflies is coming out. Butterflies can be very significant for you, whoever's watching this reading. So it says, listen. So listening to yourself, listening to your higher self, Tauruses. This person is now listening to their ancestors. Now they're listening to the universe. Oh, they hear them talking now. Should have known better. I should have known better. Joy. So this person sees true happiness and abundance with you. You make them truly happy. Okay, you make this person truly happy. They get butterflies when they see you. Y'all give butterflies to one another. Marry me, Taurus. This person is coming in. So hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you and you have a great day.
VNG baby.